If you're watching this video right now, it's not by chance. God has brought you here for a special reason. Tonight at 3 a.m., something surprising will happen that could change everything for you. When things are calm and quiet, God is inviting you to connect with Him. This isn't just any night. It's a special chance for you to share your problems and pain with God. If you're feeling overwhelmed by financial worries and other stress, you might want to sleep, but God is asking you to stay awake tonight. He wants you to share your feelings and let go of what's holding you back. Only a small number of people will truly understand this message, and if you're reading this, you are one of them. Before we continue, please take a moment to like and subscribe to help us reach 30,000 subscribers. Leave a comment with the number 99. This number has powerful energy and will strengthen your connection with God tonight. Now let's get started on this meaningful journey. It's not just a regular call for you. It's a special invitation to connect with your spirit and meet the Creator at 3 a.m. Something amazing happens during special times when God connects with His chosen ones. Imagine having a personal meeting with God where you can clearly hear His voice, get guidance, and feel strengthened for the future. However, this chance is only for a small group, just 1% of His followers. Stay alert and ready for this special experience. If you're reading this, it might mean that God is inviting you to transform your life tonight. This isn't just a regular invitation, it's a meaningful moment that could change everything for you. This call from God is a way to show your commitment and readiness. Be attentive and avoid distractions during these early hours when most people are sleeping. God is awake, waiting to connect with you personally. Use this moment to adjust your life and gain the wisdom and strength to handle what lies ahead. Embrace this opportunity. This could be the important moment you've been looking for. God doesn't make errors when He guides you. He has a plan for your life. This meeting isn't by chance, it's specially chosen, and only 1% of people will have this meaningful experience. It's common to miss the importance of the time between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. and 500 a.m., but these are the hours when heaven opens up and the divine makes His presence known. If you're reading this, it means you've been chosen. The quiet of the night signals that it's your time. It feels like God has saved a special place for you, waiting for you to listen and accept what's coming. Are you ready for these big changes? The selected few are those who have faithfully followed God and sought His presence. Now you're about to be rewarded with a special experience. As you wait, remember that this isn't just a moment of awakening, it's also a preparation for what comes next. God visits us for a reason. He doesn't just come by to say hi, but to give us strength, wisdom, and insight for our future. These moments can change our lives. Have you ever thought why you wake up at 3 a.m. sometimes? For no clear reason, it might not just be a chance for many special people. This could be a time of divine awakening, a message from God that He wants to connect with you. Right now, the barrier between the spiritual and physical worlds is very thin, making it easier to communicate clearly. The call from God often comes when we least expect it, in quiet moments when we are most open to His message. And it's not just about waking up, it's about being spiritually aware and ready to listen. Have you felt a strong urge lately to seek something deeper? That feeling isn't just a coincidence, it's God reaching out to you. This is a special chance for change in your life. Instead of doubting, focus on listening to His message. He is waiting for you. When you wake up during these times, don't feel confused or frustrated. See it as a special moment meant for you. Don't ignore or dismiss this time. Take it seriously because it might be when God shares important messages with you. Your prayers, problems, and deepest wishes are about to be acknowledged in a way that could change everything, starting at 3 a.m. until 5 a.m. This time is known as the fourth watch of the night, when supernatural things often occur. During this special time, many people feel a strong connection to God. It's believed that God is particularly close, ready to share His plans, offer protection, and give guidance. In a busy world filled with distractions, this quiet time allows for a direct experience with God. The fourth watch is important because it's the transition between night and day. This symbolizes moving from darkness to light and from confusion to understanding. This is when God is ready to show you the direction you need. He's waiting for you to be calm and listen, and to follow His direction until 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. These hours are filled with special energy that can help you receive important insights. During this time, God wants to give you strength for the next stage of your life. Whether you choose to pray, meditate, or sit quietly, take this time to connect deeply. This is your time to find clarity and unlock your spiritual potential with God's help. Imagine getting a personal invitation from God. It's a real experience that can change your life. God has chosen you and wants to meet you in silence at night. This moment is meant for those who have been faithful, patient, and genuinely searching for Him. A visit from the divine can change your life. It's not just a dream or passing thought. It's an encounter with the Creator of everything. God's presence can heal, guide, and provide answers. Now is your chance to ask important questions and discover your purpose more deeply. When God visits you, it is for a specific reason, and you will gain the strength, guidance, and wisdom you need to overcome any challenge. What you learn during this time will help you grow spiritually and prepare you for your important mission in the future. Only a few people are chosen during these special moments. God calls those who are ready and have been faithful in their journey with Him. An hour is a special time meant for a specific purpose. It's when God shows us deep truths about life and shares His plans for us. If you are awake and feel something inside you, know that it's not a coincidence. You are among the few chosen for this moment. It's a special opportunity, but it also comes with responsibilities. You have been picked for something amazing, something greater than you might think. Are you ready to accept the important role God has for you? It's time to act. Embrace your future. For those who are emotionally aware, these moments can be life-changing, especially around 3 a.m. An hour can be a special time, not just a quiet moment. It's a chance to get answers to prayers and to connect with what God wants for you. If you're reading this, it means you are chosen. Embrace this time and let it transform you in meaningful ways. Just think about being picked for something amazing in a busy and confusing world. Being chosen by God is something special. You've received an invitation that may not be seen by others, but it's clear to your spirit. God, in His wisdom, recognizes something special in you. He has chosen you for an important purpose that will help you understand your life's mission better and grow your faith. Being chosen means you are following God's will, listening to His guidance, and staying true to your path. This invitation is not just a simple offer. It's an active relationship that requires you to stay alert and engaged. You are open to listening to God's guidance, and your life is about to change. This invitation is for a lasting purpose, meaning your connection with God will grow stronger and you'll better understand His plan for you. It's time to accept this calling and prepare for the amazing changes ahead. Sometimes life can feel tough and overwhelming, but during these challenges, God encourages us to rely on His strength, especially during the early morning hours and 5 a.m. These moments are times when God is present and also times of spiritual struggle. During this period, unseen forces are at work, and you are encouraged to pray and stay strong in your beliefs. God has given you power in the spiritual world and invites you to use that power effectively. When you pray during these times, you are fighting for yourself and others. Your family, community, and future are important. There will be challenges that try to discourage and stop you, but God's strength is more powerful. Through prayer, you can overcome obstacles and change the patterns in your life and those around you. This is a special time for prayer where you can share your deepest worries with God and seek the help you need. Your prayers can create real change, so take this time seriously. It could be the moment you've been waiting for when God connects with those He has chosen. You do this with a clear goal during the hours between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m. Sacred moments occur when important truths are revealed. These insights are special and can change your future, help you understand what to do next, and explain the greater reasons for your challenges. During these times, you can hear God's guidance more clearly. When you take a moment to be quiet and listen, you'll start to understand things that have confused you. The unclear paths in your life will become clear, and you'll find the answers you've been looking for. These insights are meant to help you prepare for what's ahead, give you strength to face challenges, and provide wisdom that makes you unique. During this special time, God is not just sharing wisdom, but also giving you the power to fully embrace your purpose. You'll receive guidance that comes from taking time to connect with Him. God's presence is important in these times. It can give you the guidance and understanding you need to make decisions that can change your life. There is something truly life-changing about the advice God gives when you are focused on Him, especially at 3 a.m. The hour is a special time when God gives you clear guidance. During this time, distractions fade away, and your heart is more open. In this moment, God speaks to your spirit, providing you with important instructions that can lead to positive changes and breakthroughs in your life. Have you ever felt a strong connection during such a moment? If you feel a strong desire in your heart, it may be God encouraging you to make a change or try something new. This is a time when His guidance becomes clear and specific, helping you know what to do next. When God speaks, He doesn't just offer advice, He gives you the strength to act on it and fulfill your purpose. Although following His guidance may be challenging, it will always lead to something valuable. This moment can change everything for you. Stay aware and brave as you move forward in faith, trusting that God is with you always. Being awake during these special hours means being alert, not just physically, but also spiritually, so you can connect deeply with God. When you are awake, you are open to receiving everything God wants to share with you. Especially at 3 a.m. hour is the divine appointment you've been waiting for. But it requires your full attention, your full heart, and your full present. This is not the time to let your mind wander. Being awake in this moment means fully welcoming God's presence, listening for His voice, and letting His power work through you. It involves actively participating in your faith, prayers, and actions to align with what God wants for your life. To get ready for this special time, take a moment to calm your heart, eliminate distractions, and make room for God to communicate with you. When you do this, you'll feel more connected to Him and be better prepared for what's next in your journey. Meeting with God is not just a single moment. Spiritual awakening is a powerful change that happens when you feel God's presence. When God touches your life, things that once seemed impossible can become possible. The worries that have been holding you back will be lifted, and you will see things in a new way. After this encounter, you will feel a fresh sense of purpose and energy. This change isn't just for a moment, it's a deep transformation that influences every part of your life. Your fears and doubts will fade as you experience God's love and strength like never before. This moment is the starting point for the next part of your spiritual journey. It will push you toward a hopeful and meaningful future. When God comes to you in the dark times, He doesn't just show up, He makes changes. This is your chance to enter a new time of harmony, where things that seemed confusing will start to make sense. Accept this change, as it's what you need to fully realize your life's purpose. The hour isn't just a time when the divine visits. It's also this is a special time when prayers are strengthened, prophecies are shared, and important truths are revealed. It's when God speaks directly to you, uncovering things that were hidden in your heart. It's a powerful moment when your deepest wishes and questions are openly presented to God, who responds with clear guidance and hope. During this time, your prayers hold great significance. It's not a moment for simple requests, but for sincere cries that connect with God. He will listen to your prayers and provide extraordinary answers. If you have worries, whether about relationships, money, or other issues, this is the time to bring them to Him. If you are facing personal challenges, now is the time to bring them to God. He will give you guidance, support, and breakthroughs. You are not alone. He hears you and is speaking to you. Moments of stillness can lead to important insights about your future. These insights can change your life, so take them seriously. Trust that during this special time, God is preparing you for what's ahead, offering both comfort and direction for your future. As someone chosen for this purpose, you have a responsibility during this important time. The enemy is always trying to harm you, but God wants you to stand strong in His protection and defend your spiritual well-being. You need to actively participate in the fight for your future. The fourth watch is an important time when evil forces are at work, and as someone chosen by God, you are called to pray. This is not just a time to wait, it's a chance to take action. Your prayers during this time are powerful and can break free from obstacles and push back darkness. God has given you the authority to protect what is important to you and to defend the promises He has for your life. It's time to strengthen your spirit and stay alert in this special space. You aren't just waiting for help from above, you are actively fighting for what matters. By doing this, you protect your future, your family, and your purpose. Remember that during tough times, God is with you, giving you the strength to stay strong and face challenges. Invitation is a profound moment in your spiritual journey, but it's only the beginning. The real work starts when you connect your life with the divine instructions and revelations He offers. During this time, responding to God's call means embracing a new way of life that shows His purpose for you. To live in harmony with God, you need to commit to following His guidance. It's not just about hearing His message, you need to act on it. This might involve making tough choices, taking bold actions, and letting go of things that don't help your spiritual growth. However, when you align with God's will, you find true peace and fulfillment. His plans for you are always better than your own and lead to a hopeful, blessed future. How you respond to this invitation will shape your life. You become a way for God's greatness to shine, allowing even more blessings to come into your life. This journey involves trusting, following, and having faith. It brings you a deep sense of peace and purpose. Take this moment seriously, as God's invitation gives you a chance to fully experience His plan. Waking up at 3 a.m. is part of this journey. It may seem like a bothersome interruption to your sleep, but what if it's actually a special moment meant for you? This isn't just something random or a sign of trouble sleeping. God could be waking you up for a reason. The early morning hours, especially around 3 a.m., offer a special chance to connect with God. During this quiet time, there are fewer distractions, and you are more open to hearing His voice. God has something important to share with you, whether it's encouragement, guidance, or a glimpse of the future. When you wake up at this hour, it's a sign that He wants to communicate with you. This is not by chance, it's a divine moment. If you embrace this time and listen, you may find transformation in your life. So take a deep breath, pause, and welcome God's presence. Don't hurry back to sleep or ignore this thought. This is your chance to pray, listen, and understand what God wants to share with you. He has chosen this time to connect with you. How will you respond? These next few minutes could lead you to a stronger faith and clearer understanding than you've had before. These special moments don't happen every day, and they often come when we least expect them. God is calling you during this quiet time. Being willing to wake up and be present with Him is the key to discovering the blessings and purpose He wants to show you. Take this moment seriously. God is speaking to you, so listen. When you pray at 3 a.m., you are entering a special time for spiritual growth. These early morning hours are meant for change, where God helps you overcome challenges that may have seemed impossible. This time is strong because it's when evil forces are most active, but it's also when God's presence is very clear, ready to give you strength to resist and succeed. During these moments, spiritual battles are intense, and your prayers are very powerful. The enemy wants to create confusion, fear, and discouragement. However, when you pray, you are helping to break down those obstacles. Your prayers have special power to free you and change your situation. This is also a good time to ask for God's guidance. If you are facing tough challenges or have dreams that seem far away, remember to seek help through prayer. An hour is a special time when God will help you with the breakthrough you've been asking for when you pray. During this time of prayer, He is ready to give you new ideas and answers. Don't underestimate the strength that prayer can bring. God values those who seek Him early in the morning, and in return, He gives them the strength to face the day. Challenges that once felt impossible will begin to fade, and obstacles will become chances for growth and success. The difficulties in your life will lessen, and God's support will make you stronger. The fourth watch is at 3 a.m. to 5 a.m. The fourth watch is a special time when God's plans come together perfectly. During this time, spiritual activity increases, and God encourages His chosen ones to stay awake, alert, and involved. This period symbolizes moving from darkness to light and from confusion to understanding. It is a time when God's powerful help is available to you in special and life-changing ways. The spiritual world is more active now, and divine help is not just possible, but expected. The fourth watch is a special time when God shows His power. During this time, Jesus walked on water, and His disciples were saved from storms. This period is known for miracles, help, and revealing God's plans. Knowing the importance of this time can help you prepare to receive what God has in store for you. It's not just about staying awake, it's about being spiritually aware and listening for God's guidance. This is when He provides answers to your problems, clarity for difficult choices, and protection. The fourth watch isn't just a time to wait. It's a time for serious spiritual action. When you connect with God during these hours, His power works for you. Get ready for a time of change, where your prayers and actions mean more than ever. Meeting God in the early morning can give you important insights that can change your life. These insights often relate not only to you, but also to your life's purpose, your family's future, or even the lives of those around you. When God calls you at 3 a.m., respond. God often shares important insights with you for your future. These insights might come as a prophetic message, a dream, or a strong feeling you can't ignore. God doesn't share these randomly. He does it to help you. This could involve making a decision, praying for someone, or finding healing in your life. These moments are meant to guide you and give you strength for your spiritual journey. The clarity and direction you receive will uplift and empower you for what's next. This time can feel very personal because it connects to your own life challenges and hopes. If you're feeling lost or confused, this special moment can help you see that you're not alone and that God has a plan for you. You will start to hear His guidance more clearly, and your faith will grow. It's important to write down what you learn, think about it, pray about it, and believe that God is communicating with you in meaningful ways. Spending an hour in the early morning can change your life and deepen your relationship with God. These quiet moments are meant to strengthen and transform your faith. When you choose to meet God at 3 a.m., you are testing and improving your faith in an amazing way. You are beginning a time of spiritual growth. This means you need to trust God, believe in what He says, and follow His guidance. Just as gold is made pure through fire, your faith gets stronger when you spend time with God. During these quiet moments, He helps remove doubt, fear, and disbelief, and replaces them with confidence that comes from knowing He is with you. By waking up early to seek God, you show that you want to follow His will. In these peaceful times, He shapes your heart and spirit to become the person He wants you to be. The challenges that once seemed hard now look like chances for God to show His strength and kindness in your life. Your faith will become strong, and you will find peace that is hard to explain. These early morning moments prepare you for what lies ahead. To create lasting change, you need to prepare for future challenges and have the right tools to achieve your purpose. When you take time to connect with God in quiet moments, especially at night, you'll discover that your faith becomes the base for building your future. Understanding God's timing is very important in your spiritual journey. It's not just about waiting, it's about being in sync with His timing. The moment of connection, where your heart, mind, and spirit align with God's purpose, is crucial. God is never late or early. He shows up exactly when you need Him. In the peaceful early morning, you can hear from God clearly. When He can talk to you clearly about a relationship, a job, or a personal choice, these moments help you understand what you need to move forward confidently. By trusting God's timing, you are also trusting His plan for your life, which is better than what you can imagine. His timing might not always seem right at first, but it is always perfect. Accept that God is working in your life, arranging everything for your benefit. When you connect with God in the early hours, you are joining in His plan and timing. That will lead to a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. Trust the process and embrace His timing. Doubt and fear are two of the most powerful tools the enemy uses to keep us from fulfilling our divine purpose. But when you meet God in the quiet of the night, these fears lose their grip. The 3 a.m. An encounter is a strong moment when God helps you find the strength to beat what has been stopping you. When you spend time with God early in the morning, you feel a calmness that quiets your worries. As you look for Him, He starts to take away your fears. Replace your worries with faith, your doubts with confidence, and your insecurities with the belief that He is in control. Fear will no longer hold you back. Instead, you will be empowered, are encouraged to move forward bravely.